Here it comes, the extreme cold we've been talking about all week, just about to show up in Colorado. Over the next 24 hours, we will experience a severe drop in temperature, resulting in wind chills well below zero.
Yeah, it's the crazy cold, but also there is snow coming along with the cold front. Taking a live look near the Eisenhower Tunnel, where you can see traffic is heavy, not even moving in some cases right there. The mountains are going to get a pretty good snowfall through today and tomorrow.
Here in Denver, though, we're really focused on the cold. We have a thermometer in the backyard that you're looking at live right now, sitting around 45, 46 degrees. We expect that to drop and to drop quickly all throughout the evening and the afternoon.
Not in the backyard.
Thank you.
Smart. Here in studio with us is Kathy. But Kathy, this door is about to slam shut because it's been pretty mild, even breezy at times today, but generally okay. And if you didn't know what was coming, you'd be really shocked.
Well, first, let me say happy winter solstice to both of you. It is officially winter.
Feels it.
And it is going to feel like it. We're going, it's just going to be kind of a rapid smack from fall into winter with this system coming in. The leading edge of it is just now moving into northern Colorado, into Wyoming and Montana, where we certainly do have the potential for some accumulating snow and areas of blowing snow. Wind chill warning for Denver. Wind chill advisories are going to go out across much of the lower 48 with the system that's going to be a big problem for holiday travelers. You wouldn't know there was a system coming in when you look off to the east. Don't let that sunshine fool you. In the high country, it's been snowing all day, and that snow is going to turn heavier overnight tonight. So this isn't the worst of it up there. The front is knocking on the door of northeastern Colorado. We do have Denver now dropping to 42. It's 4 in Greeley, 0 in Sterling, -6 in Sydney. So here is that cold air just starting to move in from the north. And we do see the coldest air still well north of us, but it's going to come down the front range and all the way down to Texas over the next 12 to 24 hours. So we made it to 50 today. Nice way to say goodbye fall, hello winter, because as we get into about the 8:30 hour, we're down to 0 here, -5 in Greeley, 13 below 0 in Sterling. Here you are at 3 a.m. Here you are at about 8:30 tomorrow morning, -12 in the city, -15 in Greeley, 15 below 0 in Fort Collins, and almost 20 below 0 in Sterling. We do not get above 0 tomorrow. Some of the models are suggesting we could be -8 tomorrow for a high temperature. We're hoping that is not the case, but with the wind that's coming with this system, wind chill warnings continue. We could see wind chills east of Denver to 55 below 0, and that is life-threatening and very dangerous. So you got to remember the pets, your exposed skin. We have advisories for snow, and I'm going to cover this in much more detail in Maine weather in just a bit. But here's the timing. Clouds increasing, winds increasing. By 7 o'clock, should see the snow flying here into the 8 and 9 o'clock hours, and then temperatures drop like a rock. So in Maine weather, winter is here, dangerous Arctic cold coming with the new season, and I'll detail the snow forecast because the morning drive tomorrow will definitely be affected by that. So a lot to talk about, you guys, in just a few more minutes.
Kathy, I always think, like sports fans, weather people really are into the numbers, the statistics that often tell a story of what happened or what's going to happen. We're used to in Colorado having a 70-degree day and then a 20-degree day, things like that. This seems like this might set a record for sudden change, though. I mean, as sharp and quickly as it can change this much.
It absolutely is. It will be a storm for the record books. It could be considered historic. And unfortunately, Tom, when this system slides east of Colorado, blizzard warnings are already out. Minneapolis, Chicago, these areas could be in that wind and snow that will impact holiday travel. The cold goes all the way to Texas and into Florida. This is going to be a storm that a lot of people are going to remember. The Christmas of 2022, this Christmas storm is going to affect millions of people.
It hasn't happened yet, and I already remember it. Thanks, Kathy. We'll see you in a few minutes.
All right.
The impending cold means even more pressure on city resources as Denver responds to an ongoing influx of migrants arriving in the city.
And today, Denver's Mayor Michael Hancock was addressing the city's plan to deal with the weather over these next few days. The city's rec centers and the libraries are going to be open during regular hours for people to stop in and warm up. The Denver Coliseum is going to be open 24/7, at least through Saturday. Denver's already declared a state of emergency in hopes of getting more resources to help the city accommodate the more than 1,300 migrants that have already arrived since the start of the month. Mayor Hancock also urged residents to take precautions amid this dangerous cold.
The weather we are anticipating this afternoon and through the next 2 days will be extremely dangerous. And I encourage everyone to stay inside, to seek shelter and to limit time outdoors.
And the Department of Housing Stability and its partners are also conducting outreach to those in Denver who are unhoused.
Just an hour ago, the Denver Coliseum opened its doors for people who are looking for a place to escape the dangerous cold tonight. Denver City and County officials say they have 250 beds ready. Anyone is welcome. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live from the Coliseum now. I'm curious if anybody's shown up yet at this point, Courtney.
Yeah, Jenny, people actually started waiting outside the Coliseum earlier this afternoon, and you can see them here now lined up waiting to get inside. The doors opened at 3 p.m. Denver City and County officials are urging people to get indoors as this extremely dangerous cold weather approaches here, and they say they're committed to finding a warm place to stay for anyone who needs it.
The Department of Housing Stability's outreach team and our partners have 36 staff members working extended hours till 9 p.m. daily, putting all their efforts to getting people inside, safe from this incoming storm, so we can save lives.
The Denver Coliseum is one option for people to come if they need shelter. There's space for 250 people, and Denver officials say if they run out of beds that they're working with community partners to help with overflow accommodation. The National Guard and Red Cross are also here helping to hand out hygiene kits and food for people who need it. People looking to come to stay at the Coliseum can bring their service animal if they'd like. The Denver Animal Protection and Denver Dumb Friends League will be here to assist people with service animals. Britta Fisher with the Denver Department of Housing Stability says they have outreach workers out and about today trying to look for people who are experiencing homelessness, urging them to get indoors, giving them information about frostbite and how to find a shelter to stay in. The warming center here at the Coliseum will be open through Saturday morning. Denver City and County officials say they'll assess the weather conditions this weekend and decide whether they need to stay open longer.
And you hope, Courtney, that the folks in the city can find the people who need this resource. You said they're out trying to do outreach on the streets today because not everybody has a TV, not everybody, has access to the internet. So hopefully they can get that message to the people who need to hear it. Courtney Yoon, thank you for reporting.